Howdy. I'm the old ranger, and Death Valley's my stamping ground. Many's the tale of adventure I'm going to tell you about the Death Valley country. True stories, mind you. I can vouch for that. This old place don't look like much now, but back in 1882, it was more important than a gold mine. And the man that made it important was a young fella by the name of Aaron Winters.
You're very beautiful, Rosie.
Oh, and you are very bold.
Why don't you say yes and be Mrs. Jeff Stevens? We could travel, go to San Francisco, visit the famous palace, go to the Baldwin Theater.
Mrs. Jeff Stevens.
Well, how about it, Rosie? What's your answer?
Aaron! Oh, Aaron, you came. I was afraid you wouldn't. You live so far away.
Oh, it's only a couple of 100 miles.
200 miles to see me, and then you sit out here whittling.
Well, I started to come in 5 sticks ago, but not knowing how to dance, I just looked like a mule in a corral of racehorses.
Put your arm around me.
What for?
I'm going to make a racehorse out of that mule. They're playing a waltz. That's easy. Now just follow me. Left, 2, 3. Right, 2, 3. Left, 2, 3. Right, 2, 3. Left, 2, 3. Now you're getting it. You're doing fine. How's everything at Ash Meadows?
Oh, same as usual.
Ash Meadows. It has a lovely sound. Where did you say it was?
East of Death Valley, near the Nevada line.
Have you struck gold yet?
Not yet, but I will. I suppose you think I'm just following rainbows, huh?
No. I was just thinking how strong and determined you are. That you could have anything you set your mind on.
You shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
You should be. You kiss like an uncle.
Rosie, I'm nothing but a desert rat.
You're an Argonaut, a seeker of gold.
I had nothing to offer but prospects.
Someday you'll strike it rich.
But I love you, Rosie.
Are you sure, Aaron, that what you feel is real?
Just as sure as I know water in the desert, or a shade in the blazing sun, or green things among rocks and sand.
Oh, Aaron. Aaron. Rosita! Ven aquí pronto. Excuse me, but don't go away. Sit.
Qué vergüenza, for shame. A girl of your position.
Mama, please.
Mama does not please. In there, fine young men, eager to court you, men of wealth and fine families. And out here, you waste your time on that man from the desert.
Mr. Winters has just asked for my hand in marriage, Mama. And my answer is yes.
Yes.
Mama, please. There's nothing to cry about. Adios, Mama.
You're just like your father. All heart and no head. Senor Stevens would have made you the better husband.
I've always said, Senora, that you're a woman of the very finest discrimination. Aren't you going to say goodbye to me?
Goodbye.
Good luck. You're going to need it. The desert's no place for a beautiful woman. I'll give you just about a year.
Which only goes to prove that you don't know me very well. Hasta la vista. She has a gun.
She don't like visitors.
But I should think living way out here in the desert that you...
That's just why. She's fetched.
Oh. Poor old creature.
Oh, Crazy Kate's not so old. She's not more than 40.
40? Oh, Aaron, drive faster.
Huh?
I want to get to Ash Meadows.
Giddy up. Rosie, darling, we're home.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Home. Oh, Aaron. This is Ash Meadows?
That's right.
But where are the meadows?
Ash Meadows. Volcanic ash. Rosie, you didn't expect green fields, did you? Oh, darn. I suppose you figured on a ranch house, too.
With a veranda all around it. Set back among trees.
That'll come when we make our strike, Donna. Then you can have everything. Would you like to come in and look around?
No. I'm your bride, Aaron. I want to be carried across the threshold of my home.
A good thing about a house like this, a feller don't have to wipe his feet when he comes in. Floor's dirt already.
Bring in my trunk and bags, Aaron, and let's start fixing things up.
I still don't see what you need all that stuff for.
To make me beautiful.
Oh, you couldn't be any more beautiful if you tried.
That's what every husband says. But other women, they notice. Aaron, except for that crazy Kate, I haven't seen another woman since I came here.
Oh, they're scarce. That's a fact.
But there are women somewhere around.
Oh, sure. Here, old Phi Jones got himself a wife down near Reston Springs.
Why?
Yeah, short for Philander.
Philander.
If you think Philander's a funny name, you should hear his brothers. See, there's Alexander, Leander, Meander, and Salamander. This is the first time I've really heard you laugh out loud since you came here. You've done wonders here, Rosie.
Aaron,
Yeah?
the next time you're near Reston Springs, ask Phi Jones to bring his wife to visit with me for tea. Huh?
Sure. Anything you say.
Cream, sugar, cup, saucer, tea, cookies, napkins.
Mrs. Winters,
Yes?
I'm Fi Jones. I brung my wife like I told Aaron I would.
Oh, I'm delighted, Mr. Jones. Do ask her to come in.
Yes. I'll pick her up on my way back from Pyron.
Won't you sit down, Mrs. Philander? I mean, Mrs. Jones? It's been very warm lately, hasn't it? Tea? I suppose it gets even warmer in the summer. How hot does it get here on the desert?
Blasted hot.
Won't you try one of my cookies? I told my husband I was saving this for a special occasion. But this is a special occasion, isn't it? And sometimes a glass of wine is refreshing.
Oh, fire water.
Well, from the looks of things, you two had a real nice visit. Come on, Sunflower. Time to go home. Take it easy. There you are. Get your equilibrium. Thanks for the hospitality. I'll bring her back again real soon. Now, here, hold it now. There you are.
Aaron!
Sure. It shows color. But that's all it does show. Stuff ain't worth taking out.
Thanks, Steph. It's gonna be kind of hard on Rosie, though. She was sort of counting on it.
Prospector's wife don't get much babying for effect. Unless he strikes it rich.
I'll strike it. Next time.
Sure you will, Aaron. Oh, what's this? Florida water, magnolia balm, gosma for the complexion.
Oh, it's a list Rosie gave me. It's funny the store women set by such stuff. But I won't be able to get them for her just now. Money will have to go for grub.
The desert is no place for a beautiful woman.
What did the sample show? Was it as rich as you'd... Just another rainbow.
I've sworn I'd hit it this time.
Did you bring the things on my list?
Couldn't afford them.
Rosie! Rosie!
Rosie, what's got into you all of a sudden?
All of a sudden. Do you realize how long I've been living here with no place to go? Working, dressing, almost looking like that squaw. Oh, Aaron, take me away. Take me back where it's green. Where there's people, music, and laughter. Take me away before I become another crazy Kate.
We can't go back this way, Rosie. Not yet. Look, I got a new place to go. It's over by Funeral Mountains, near Death Valley. Now, I know that country. And I'll strike it this time, Rosie. I know I will.
Next week, the week after, next month, next year, just over the next mountain, the next valley.
And you're not mad at me?
No, Aaron, I'm not mad at you. Yet.
So, I found a rose in the desert.
Jeff!
Surprised? Pleased, I hope.
Pleased. You don't know how pleased I am. I'd be pleased to see anyone.
Well, that's not very flattering.
Oh, I mean, well, it's just that it's been so long. How's Mother and Father?
They're all fine. We were worried about you.
I guess I just forgot to write.
That's why I'm here, to find out how you're doing.
We're doing fine.
Fine. Grinding mesquite beans for flour? Living in this desert shack?
It's my husband's home.
Where thou goest, I go. Where thou lodgest, that's where I'll lodge. You must love him an awful lot to share this kind of life.
I do. Oh, go away and leave me alone. I can't stand anymore.
All you have to do is take off that wedding ring and walk out.
It would be madness.
It would be freedom. I'll go down and water my horse while you pack. I'll wait for you at the spring. It would be freedom. I love you, Rosie.
Are you sure, Aaron?
Just as sure as I know water in the desert, or shade in the blazing sun, or green things among rocks and sand.
I didn't expect you back so soon.
I came back to tell you to pack up your things and leave, Rosie.
Leave?
Yes, go home. Back where you belong.
You mean it, Aaron? You really want me to leave you?
Taken enough out of your life already. I'm not going to let you sacrifice yourself any longer. Now go home. Why, you can't.
Oh, Aaron. Aaron.
Look, I'm no good for you, Rosie. I'm nothing but a failure, a dreamer.
Oh, shh. You mustn't talk like that. What greater riches could I have than a love like yours? I'll go no place without you, my husband.
Then we'll go back together. Look, I'm through with prospecting, Rosie. Through with the desert. We'll find a ranch near your home with green grass and trees.
And a real house on it.
Yeah, with cows and chickens.
Oh, when, Aaron, when?
Well, just as soon as we can pack up and get out of here.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Whoa!
Don't listen listen to him, Aaron. Don't believe a word he says. I hadn't made up my mind. I swear I hadn't.
What are you talking about?
Him. He was just passing by and
Anybody home?
Howdy, Fi.
Why, Mr. Jones.
What brings you this way?
Been up north, on my way back home. Thought I'd drop by and tell you about the excitement up in Columbus.
Gold strike?
Better than gold.
We're not interested, Mr. Jones. We've given up prospecting.
Is that so?
Oh, no harm in hearing, Rosie. Go on, Fi.
Well, you don't have to dig for this stuff. Comes right on top of the ground.
Don't have to dig for it. Well, what's it called?
Borax.
Borax.
Here it's a mineral with little white crystals, and they find it on the bottoms of the dry lake beds. And it comes in tons.
Dried lakes. Well, the desert's full of them.
Aaron, please.
And you can sell all you can get for 30 cents a pound.
30 cents?
Aaron, your promise.
I brung some of it with me. They call it cotton ball.
Funny stuff. How do you know when you got it?
Oh, easy. Easy. You just pour on a little alcohol and a little sulfuric acid, and you light it. If she burns green, she's borax.
She burns green. You got any more of that stuff?
Oh, yes. You can have these. I got plenty.
No, Aaron.
Borax.
Well, I'll be getting on.
Aaron, please.
Rosie, I know where there's acres of this stuff. Over by Death Valley. Rosie!
You've made your choice, Aaron. And I've made mine.
Just once more, Rosie. This time, if I'm wrong, I'll quit. I promise.
Promise? You can't change any more than that desert can change. This is goodbye, Aaron. Don't try to stop me. And I don't want you to come with me. Leave you, Aaron. Rich or poor, I couldn't leave you.
Oh, Rosie.
Oh, Aaron!
Rosie.
Aaron!
Rosie.
We're forgetting what you came out here for. Where is this borax?
Right here, as far as you can see. I think.
Is this a piece of it?
I hope so.
Well, test it. See if it burns green.
Test it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, test it. Test it. Here, you pour from one bottle and I'll pour from the other. I'm scared, Rosie. What if it ain't?
Then we'll go on searching and dreaming. Try another one.
Oh, come on. She burns green, Rosie.
Aaron!
By golly, you were rich!
Aaron Winters was right, and what you see here still stands in Death Valley, marking the location of the original borax works and one of the greatest strikes in the history of the West.